Hello and welcome. Yesterday I did a stream of AEW All In review, and there's a few predictions that I got wrong, but in AEW kind of expect the unexpected. So I'll go over this card and kind of review it along. So All In opened up with Edge or Adam Copeland and Christian versus FTR, um, and it was in Toronto, Ontario, in Adam and Christian's country, hometown. So, and yeah, Wrestlepalooza opened up with John Cena and Brock, and this one opened up strong with FTR and Edge, Adam Copeland and Christian. So this match was a good match. It was a back and forth match. They both bled. They both bled. Adam Copeland and Christian, um, they wrestled a pretty good match, depending on like like no like with their age and everything. Like they really they're good at this match. And yeah, and Edge and Christian won the match. Adam Copeland and Christian won the match. Stokely tried to interfere, but Stokely tried interfering, but then Beth Phoenix made her debut to help out her husband Adam Copeland, and she got rid of Stokely, and then Adam Copeland and Christian got the win, and then after the match, FTR attacked them, and then Nick Wayne came out, and then and then they tied, and then FTR tied Edge with handcuffs, and then Beth Phoenix tried to come out, and yeah, and then they laid her out, and then that would probably set up a match again between them and Mother Wayne. The next match was Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. This match was not the greatest, but I mean, this is Eddie Kingston's first match in like a long time because he was injured. So, and Big Bill has not been treated like a big star in AEW. Like, I am doing AEW All In review. So, Big Bill was a big star over when he was in TNA as Willie Morrissey. If he would have stayed there, he would have been champion. But Big Bill kind of was just under the coattails of Chris Jericho for a long while. Now it's him and Brian Keith. And yeah, Eddie Kingston and Big Bill. Eddie Kingston got the win. Yeah, it was an okay match. So the next match was Mike Briscoe versus MJF. This match was an intense match. It was a hardcore match. There was tables, there was chairs, there was blood, there was ladders, and thumbtacks, and yeah, everything hardcore in that match. And yeah, it was a good match. And Mark Briscoe actually won the match, beat MJF, which it won't hurt any of them. That was a good match. Yeah, I don't know how to reply to your comment, but And then the next match was The Demand, the Ricochet, Bishop Khan, TL Owen versus the Hurt Syndicate. And yeah, this was an okay match. It was a decent match. And yeah, the Hurt Syndicate actually lost that match, which I was kind of surprised. I thought they would have won that match against Ricochet and Bishop Khan, but they ended up pulling up the win. And yeah, the next match was Mercedes Moné versus Riho. Riho is like one of my favorite in AEW. She's been my favorite since day one, since I saw her. She's the inaugural AEW Women's Champion, first ever. She hasn't been featured much. I think she's been stuck in Japan, and she kind of comes through in special appearances. I would like to see more of her. I think she's like really good, and she has like good matches every time. And I was hoping Riho was going to win this match, but she didn't, and Mercedes ended up winning the match and retaining her title. And she's looking to, and she continues to reign and dominance of the TNT or TBS title. So yeah, that's that match. And yeah, and I hope Riho sticks around for a little while. I hope this isn't a one-off, but we'll see. It was good to see her back in the ring. And yeah, this match was really good. And the next match was Kazuchika Okada versus Konosuke Takeshita. And yeah, and then yeah, and then a Masquerade Dorado was also in that match too. And yeah, this was a really good match too. Like AEW is known for having good matches. AEW is known for having good matches, but lack of story sometimes. But this one was a really good match. It was a good back and forth match, and yeah, and the Rainmaker retained his title, and he continues his reign as Continental Championship. And then the next match was Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin. This match is everything that you expect it to be. It was in a coffin match, so every match that Jon Moxley has, he likes to bleed, and that's exactly what happened. This is a hardcore match, and yeah, Jon Moxley took the win. No. Yeah, Jon Moxley took the win against Darby Allin with interference with his group helping him out, the Outrunners or the Death Riders. And yeah, and then yeah, it was Darby Allin did a lot of flips, a lot of flips and a lot of broken tables, and Jon Moxley bled. And after the match, it was like a backstage segment where Jon Moxley had his coffin in the back with Darby Allin in it. His group left, and then Darby Allin appeared and attacked him. And attacked Jon Moxley, got him in, and then put him in a bag, a tote bag, and lit him on fire. So that was that. the next match was Chris Statlander, Timeless Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, and Thekla. This match was a really good match, back and forth. Yeah, I was really surprised that Chris Statlander got the women's title, but I'm happy for her, and I'm happy to see what she'll do with the women's title. She pinned Toni Storm in a surprise pin, and we'll probably be seeing that feud continue, which I wouldn't mind that at all. So, yeah, this is Chris Statlander's first title reign as world champion, and yeah, I'm excited to see how her reign is going to do and what she'll do with the title. The next match was the tag team match. Brodito defending their titles against the Young Bucks, Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey, Josh Alexander, and Hiroshiro. This one was a back and forth good match. A lot of close calls. There was ladders, chairs, hardcore style. And I was surprised with this outcome. Brodito retained their titles, so yeah, it was an all-in-all good match. And then at the end of the match, the Young Bucks stayed in the ring. They looked disappointed because they lost the titles, and then out from the crowd, Jack Perry shows up. The returning Jack Perry, who formed an alliance with the Young Bucks before. Jack Perry does a middle finger to them, and then attacks the Young Bucks, betrays them, and then the Young Bucks took advantage of him. And as he was about to do the BTE, they showed a promo package of Luchasaurus coming back, Killswitch. And they came back, and they formed, and yeah, and then they came out. The Luchasaurus came out, attacked everybody, attacked the Young Bucks, and then it looks like Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are back at the Jungle Express. And that leads to the main event, Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher. I thought this was a really good match. It really showcased Kyle Fletcher's ability. Kyle Fletcher's going to be a future world champion and future star in the company. And yeah, and Hangman Page and Kyle Fletcher had an all-out brawl, had an all-out match. This match was really good. Yeah, and that was the main event, and Hangman Page won that match. And that was the AEW All-In review. It was a good match. It was a good pay-per-view. I highly recommend watching that. The only complaint I have about AEW pay-per-views is that they're too long. But other than that, it was good.